How to stay motivated when progress feels slow. We all love the feeling of momentum, the excitement of setting goals, seeing immediate results, and feeling like we're on the right track. But what happens when progress slows down? When it feels like no matter how hard you try, the finish line is still far away. This is where many people give up. But the truth is, progress is always happening, even when you can't see it. Staying motivated through slow progress is the key to long-term success. Let's explore how to keep going even when it feels like nothing is changing. Recognize that progress isn't always visible. One of the biggest reasons we lose motivation is because we expect instant results. But just because you can't see progress doesn't mean it's not happening. Think about a seed underground. You can't see it growing, but roots are forming before it breaks the surface. Learning a new skill. You may not master it overnight, but every attempt strengthens your ability. Building muscle. You don't see the changes immediately, but each workout makes you stronger. Mindset shift. Instead of focusing on what you can see right now, remind yourself growth happens beneath the surface before it becomes visible. Break big goals into small wins. Sometimes we get discouraged because we're focused on how far we still have to go, instead of how much we've already accomplished. The solution? Celebrate small wins. How to do this? First, set mini goals. If your goal is to write a book, celebrate each chapter written. If you're trying to lose weight, celebrate each healthy meal choice. Second, track your progress. Keep a journal, checklist, or app to record every small step you take. Third, reflect on past growth. Look back at where you started. You'll realize you've come further than you thought. Progress isn't about giant leaps. It's about consistent, small steps. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. A big mistake many people make is tying their motivation only to results. But the reality is, some results take time. If you only stay motivated by big achievements, you'll struggle to keep going. Instead, shift your mindset to enjoying the process. How to stay process focused. First, find joy in the small things. If you're exercising, appreciate how energized you feel, not just the number on the scale. Second, turn actions into habits. If you make progress part of your routine, you won't need constant motivation. Third, detach from perfection. Focus on getting better, not being perfect. When you learn to love the process, you'll stay motivated even during slow progress. Remind yourself why you started. When progress is slow, it's easy to forget why you started in the first place. Reconnecting with your deeper motivation can help you push through the tough moments. Try this exercise. Write down your why. Why is this goal important to you? What impact will it have on your life? Visualize success. Close your eyes and picture how you'll feel when you achieve your goal. Keep reminders visible. Post a note, quote, or picture that represents your goal, where you'll see it daily. Your why is stronger than temporary setbacks. Accept that motivation comes in waves, but discipline keeps you going. Motivation isn't something you'll feel every day. Some days you'll be excited. Other days you won't feel like doing anything. That's normal. How to stay consistent even when motivation fades. First, create a routine. If progress becomes a habit, you won't rely on motivation alone. Second, use the just 5 minutes rule. If you don't feel like working toward your goal, commit to just 5 minutes. Most of the time, you'll keep going. Third, Forgive yourself for off days. Progress isn't ruined by one bad day, only by quitting. Discipline is what carries you through when motivation is low. Final thoughts. Progress is happening. Keep going. Progress isn't always obvious. Sometimes it's slow. Sometimes it feels frustrating. But every step you take brings you closer. Trust that small efforts add up. Celebrate every little win. Stay committed to the process, not just the results. Keep going, even when progress feels slow. Because one day you'll look back and realize that every small step was leading to something bigger than you imagined. If this reflection brought you a moment of peace or insight, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Purely Voiced. Your support helps this space grow and reach more hearts that need it.